Hello, everybody. It is Thursday. Welcome back. By the way, I continue to forget to tell you who I am. My name's Katie. I solve the crossword every day. New York Times, I should say. And I think we should solve this Thursday together, especially because we're starting to get into the meat of the week. Thursday through Saturday are the most challenging for me personally, and you never know how this is going to end. I make no promises about solving this successfully. Well, I shouldn't say that. I do make a promise about finishing the puzzle. I do not promise that I will do it without a learning adventure if necessary. So, if this is helpful or enjoyable, I am glad that we are here together. So let's do this. Let's see, my Thursdays. You can see my stats here. For 1 minute, let's just take a walk into my stats. You can see I've solved some puzzles in my life. Yeah, my average is 23 minutes. I think that is very interesting data. My best is 8:30. I think this is interesting data because it does kind of show how variable the Thursday can be. Because that's an average of 23, which means it's taken me longer sometimes. The Thursdays, because they typically have the trick or the rebus, it's hard to tell what you're walking into. So let's just do it. And guess what else I have here? I'm gonna give us some background, right? Because sometimes music jogs the mind. If you need typology, not sponsored. By the way, speaking of that, if these are helpful or interesting to you, subscribe, please. Just to get the word out that I'm doing this, for nothing else. So, all right, Joe Deeney. Joe, I have high hopes for us today. Let's get to it. All right, as I've said before, my typical way of going is I try to get this first one, and then I try to fill in the downs, which is not like a challenge. It's just the way that I do it. So let's see here. I'm just checking my microphone. Okay. Typically, when they ask a question about a Shakespeare play, the answer is going to be the specific act of the play. I don't know which one it is, but it's always act. You know, and all Shakespeare plays have 5 acts, I believe. So this could be in Roman numerals. It could be otherwise. Oh, and by the way, I should mention, do you see these squares that are popped out? So that is the trick of today's puzzle. We'll see what happens. It's a matter of degrees. Nope. Ah, La Playa awaits, I think would probably be Corona, and political leaflets. Not sure. Actually, I should amend. I don't try to get all the downs. I kind of just try to fill in and go through as we go. So you can see I'm doing a mix of down and across. I still don't know. This feels like it could be something related to academia, not the weather. Forbidden idol, neighborhood, watering hole. I feel like this could be bar or something like that, but we'll have to look and see. Tolkien's Treebeard. Okay, this is funny. This hung me up earlier this week because the answer then was ant. This is ent. So Tolkien's tree people. Oh, it's a matter of degrees. That's angle. Forbidden idol. I don't know. We'll see. Local bar. I'm feeling like this is going to be a rebus square, which is a square where more than one letter lands. So we'll just have to see. Oh, really rips into, and these political leaflets. Oh, the Four Seasons composer. Okay, so this is Vivaldi. A-L-D. Yeah, so this is going to be a rebus, and I think it is this. Yeah, so we've got the clue. Phone's ringing, sorry. So this is going to be a local dive, and we can see kind of where we're headed there. I feel like this could be tracks. I don't know what else it would be. Let me go to that. Let's see. Ordered beverage brand could be this. Ooh, there's activity in the back. Card is IDs. Like, you know, you get carded at a bar. I wonder if this is going to be grocery stores. I kind of hope it is. Really rips into. Oh, okay. Lettered excerpts of a film posted to social media. I don't know. Sons of middlemen in illicit transactions. I don't know. Let's keep going. Okay, mold. I don't know. Site of a 99 to 1909 gold rush. That could be somewhere in the west. I don't know where. Maybe this is Chasm. I'm going to fill this in since we don't have anything going on in there. Even if it's wrong, maybe it just gets us going in here. Subject for one aspiring to become. Okay. Any reference to Spanish language classes is going to be ESL. And we know again that it's going to be abbreviated because we have this word abbreviated in the clue. Okay, bald youngster. Okay. Because we had owlets, I think it was yesterday. I believe this is going to be eaglet. Bald is kind of the thing that tipped me off there. And just the number of letters we had in this clue. It's middlemen in illicit transaction. Maybe this is I was going to say this would end in S, which does make sense. I believe this is south-southeast, Montreal to Boston. Again, we know it's going to be the abbreviation because direction is abbreviated here. This looks weird now, though. Okay. It's going to work out. I was originally going to say I thought this could be fencers, but obviously not. Okay. I wonder if this is... Oh, maybe they refer to these people as a fence. So that's going to work out because I think this is... I want to say this is fake, but that's weird. So let's see if we can get this. Sons of Eli and Nome, like Nome, Alaska. Okay, I'll buy it. That would suck to be the people looking for in 1909 in Nome, Alaska. That I think is the northernmost city in Alaska. It's like above the Arctic Circle or something. It is way up there. Okay. This... Yes. Okay, so this is graven image for sure, and this is going to be fan edits. Okay. Really rips into... a sales, maybe? Let's try it and see, just to keep things moving. Like the appearance of armadillos and anacondas. Anaconda is the snake, so I don't know. I'm wondering if this is like N something. I don't know. Let's see. Six-winged angels. I do not know. Okay. Let's keep going. Many a character in the pit. Informally. So the pit is an ER drama. So I would think this would be like doctors, nurses, medics kind of thing. Maybe it is a medic. but let's keep going. Let's just keep that in mind. And I don't know. I'm ready to bail here. Let's come back up here. Say mash holder. Samash. Gamash. J-mash. I don't know. Become enamored with. We'll see. It ain't hard to tell. Okay. So these 3-letter rappers, I don't know anything about rap, but Nas, he comes up a lot, and the other one, which is often included with the Doctor reference, is Dr. Dre. I don't know why they're in here all the time, but anyway, I think that's right, because this is going to be menorah, and who knew that that's what those little candles are called? Learning something every day. Become enamored with, I think maybe take 2. I'm going to write it in and leave it there to maybe help us out. Oh, and this is Bob Saget, in case you didn't know. He was Danny Tanner on whatever that show was with, Uncle Joey. Everywhere you look, I can't remember. Why can't I remember the name of it? Freudian censor is going to be something about the ego. Yeah. We'll see. Now, this is our rebus, and so we know this is going to have multiple letters. Last over the line, not much to go with there. Link openings. Tee shots. The links there is the golf course. Often happens. A link in the puzzle is either golf or the internet. Never really know, which, that's part of the fun of it. Particularly fine examples. Don't know. Let's try some of these. Okay. Indigenous people of the Great Basin, I believe, is going to be Ute, and hence the name of the state, Utah. Nothing like a little iced coffee to jog the gray cells. American Pie. Okay, just because this has given us enough now, I believe this is super ego. So this is the ego-id, super ego theory of Freud. I'm pretty sure that is right. Now this, let's see, across is last over the line. So it's going to be slowest. And I solved that. I mean, we'll double check the bottom down, or the down to check, but I solve it with the idea that it's going to be a store name in mind. So that came to me pretty quickly, even for me. Conservative guesses would be low estimates. And particularly fine examples, gems. And this is Bob Ross. I mean, come on, happy trees. We know that. And these pint-sized racers are go-karts. Notice here that the spelling is true to the spelling of that particular thing. Sometimes that hangs me up because I would spell it with a C if I didn't know better. Most senior, I don't know the front of that word, but because we have most in the clue, we know this is going to end in EST. So I'm going to put this here. Let's go for it. If we get this rebus, movie theaters with many screens. I don't know. Nursery purchases. I don't know. 151. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is going to be yoga poses. And the rebus there is gap. Okay, great. Well, that keeps us moving right along, and we're halfway through, and we're at 12 minutes. So even with all the talkies, I'm doing pretty good here. Nursery purchases. I still don't know. Oh, okay. So this, I can't imagine it's going to be anything else. So I'm just going to put it in. Both flattery. Don't know. Most senior would be oldest, I'm thinking. And I still don't know. Mold. Oh, maybe this is like a... I keep thinking mold like black mold or something, but maybe this is like a food mold or something. We'll see. Oh, flattery. Wish I knew. 151. Oh, this is going to be the Roman number. Yeah, and so at 151 in Roman numerals, C is 100. I don't remember what 50 is. 1 is obviously I. So I'm going to fill that in. Nursery purchases. Soils. I was thinking of the wrong kind of nursery. I was thinking like bassinets and baby blankets, but plant nursery. Okay. Let's keep this in mind. It could be an L, it could be a D, or a L or a D are my top contenders. I can't remember what they are. And I still don't know. Neither one of those seem to make any sense. So let's keep going. If we can fill in other parts of this, we'll be able to guess. Bring out. This could be illicit. And this is an interesting thing. I used to make this mistake all the time. There's another homonym for this word, meaning another word that sounds exactly the same when you say it. Illicit, ILLICIT, is illegal. Illicit is evoke or bring out. Okay. Disguise in a way. I don't know. This is going to be stent, which good to have this here. If you hear that, my dogs are going crazy because we think there's a fox in the yard. So apologies for the dog contributions. Bullet point would be an item. And where the man gave names to all the birds in the sky. Oh, Eden. That is a quote from Genesis. Disguise in a way. Okay, we're almost there. Almost there. Fancy, affair. I don't know. Run into would be meet. Oh, well, that's why it's hard to guess. This is going to be soiree. And discouraging words is nose, which makes this encode. And here I love this. Now see, this is very clever. This is the theme of the puzzle. And of course, if you notice, all of these stores we have so far, we have one more to go, are big box stores. So we've got a big box with the store in the name. That is clever. It makes me happy. Okay, this is going to be some kind of plexes, megaplexes. Yeah. And then we know this will become smarm. Let's see if we can... Slow-mo mold. Slammo mold. Slimo. I don't know. Maybe this is not right. I'm going to take this out because... like the appearances of armadillos and anacondas, I don't know what that is. Beguile, entice. Oh, scaly. Really? We can do better. We can do. I think I'm mad just because I didn't get it right away. Okay. Historic Bulgarian ruler. Part of me wants to say this might be Tsar, because Bulgaria was a part of that, but I don't know. Broad-shouldered Titan would be Atlas. And hang on, I'm going to pause this for just one moment. June, stop barking. Okay. Fancy hotel amenity. We'll find out. Italian liquor distilled winemaking leftovers. I don't know. Let's come back in here. I feel like we have a better chance here. Article that might be pre-written. Small scale. Striking out down here. Okay, this is the BBC. You know what? The excitement of live streaming this or recording it. Hang on, please. I have to deal with the dog. Okay, wait. Okay, let's carry on. We're doing so well here. Okay, candy heart phrase. Be mine. Small square. Oh, this is 1. So the square of 1 is 1. You know, like in math. Containers in orchards. Crates. Okay. Article. Pre-written would be an obit. Soft press. Agma. So true. So true. And this is the Dow. However, that is spelled with a T. And more pretentious is, I'm not sure, but I'm glad we almost have that. Okay. Seraphs? Seraphs? For the 6-winged angels, I didn't realize that that's what that would be, but okay. I mean, this can't be anything other than an L, so I think I'm going to fill that in, and we're going to cross our fingers. Yeah, see, I think this is Tsar. So, because it says historic, Bulgaria was part of the USSR, but prior to that, it was part of the Russian Empire. So, that does make sense. Just do it and think different. Those are they're slogans for companies. Let's keep going. Fashion, photographers, direction. We'll find. Okay, not pre-fee, which is like a menu at a restaurant that is set. If you're not going to eat that way, you're going to eat a la carte, which is choosing item by item off the menu. Let's see. They come in black, Belgian, and double. IPAs? IPAs? I think that's what it is. Oh, Lillehammer. That's in Norway. Okay. I don't know why I said oh like that wasn't right. Part of the French. I don't know French at all. Always gets me. Oh. All right. Well, it'll come to us. Told ya. See? I told you. Just do it and think different. Okay. This, I wonder if this is est, even though it's French. Strike a pose. What fashion photographer ever says that? But it does give us IKEA. And honestly, if you're working with IKEA, I'll give it to you. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is grappa, even though I thought that was Greek. But sure. Okay, taglines. All right, let's see if we can solve it here. This is going to be like a charm. Oh, man. I am on a streak of bad here. It's this. I feel like that is not. Oh, maybe it's as easy as this. So, I'm grammatically wrong here. It wouldn't be oldest. I wonder if this is going to be eldest, which would make this slime molds. And we did it. We did it. even with the dog break and all of the stuff. And what was our time? 22? Under the average for me, even with the additional commentary going on. If I don't talk through these, I can do them slightly faster. I wouldn't say I think I take my pace a little bit slower, and I might, have to rethink of where I am, but not a huge difference. So there it is. We solved a Thursday, and I gotta say, I love this theme. I love it. That was so fun. I feel like maybe people in the earlier week, I wonder if they're submitting those for like trying to get the ball rolling toward a Thursday, because every day this week we've seen some kind of like theme with little tricky things in the puzzle grid. But as far as the cleverness goes, this by far, so far this week, it takes the cake. It is really good. And the rebuses, I think those are the hardest thing to get used to when you're doing the crossword puzzle for the New York Times. You really have to start thinking about, it forces you to think outside the box of where you're thinking. So that is exciting. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave it here. We solved it. I'm going to walk away feeling very accomplished today. So again, I'm going to be here tomorrow solving the Friday. And I'm here every day. I do this puzzle every day, so why not do it together? And if you're trying to get into puzzles or whatever, sometimes seeing the process really helps to like orient you. The way I started doing this puzzle in the early days of doing it, which was like the 2000, I think, literally the year 2000, was a friend and I would solve them literally in the paper, and we would do them together and have kind of a thought process around it. That was a huge jumping off point, and this has been such a source of like joy and comfort, and also a habit that I've just built that I really enjoy. So if I can give that to you, I would be happy to. So if you want more, I mean, you can find me every day, but if you want notifications and stuff, click the like button, subscribe. You can turn on notifications or not, but I'll see you tomorrow for the Friday, but good start to the end of the week.